Hey, hey, y'all. What's up? What's up? Welcome, aka Promotions in the building. You are now plugged in. So happy Labor Day to everybody that went out to the parade and had a good time. I saw y'all out there. Shout out to y'all. Everything was safe and cool, so that's great. Tonight we have Cartier and Millie in the building.
Yo.
So we're going to jump right into, so just let everybody know where you're from.
Yo, I'm from Brooklyn, Gates Avenue, Brownsville. You know the lava's part.
All right, so how did how did the hip hop thing get into your life? What was the spark that you said, I want to be a rapper?
Honestly, when I was, 13, I went to a music school where I had to learn, one of the courses I had to learn production. So I had to learn how to make beats, I had to learn how to record. So music been already in that picture. I just didn't take it serious until I came home from prison.
Okay. You wanna so as soon as you came home,
yeah, that's the first actual thing I did within the first week. I went to a studio.
Okay. And what was your mindset? What was your you like this is serious, I wanna go hard with this now, or
honestly I just I started looking at certain rappers that was getting locked up, and honestly, it's funny, but it's real. If they from this side, like Chef Jesus from Flatbush, if he from Flatbush and he live in the hood and he's from the hood, I'm from the same background, I can make it too.
Okay.
So and I just think about
using them as motivation.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks. So what I'm sorry. I got so. Why hip hop? Why was that the genre that you chose?
Honestly, it's not. If you listen to my YouTube, my Apple Music, I got more than just hip hop on there.
Very true.
I got drill. I got R&B. My specialty is R&B.
Oh, okay.
I can write that in 10 minutes. The song is done, and it's usually fire.
So you go into the rapping and the singing.
Yeah, I get into everything, and I'm actually working on like a mixtape to drop on New Year's Day, but it's gonna be mixed. It's gonna be drill, hip hop, soca, Caribbean.
Okay,
drill,
so you basically showing your versatility on this album that you have coming up.
Correct.
Oh, okay, all right. So who were your influences with the R&B?
Drake. I ain't gonna hold you.
Wait, Drake?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I said R&B.
That to me, his own. I don't listen to his rap. Don't listen to his rap. Okay. I know he's an entertainer.
Okay.
When I listen to rap, I want to hear, I really want to hear you really living that life. I want to know you live that life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I only can respect that. But as an entertainer, I'll listen here and there, some things that's catchy and it just bump my head. But on a real note, Drake R&B, I grew up on that, off the Take Care album.
Okay.
4 a.m. in Houston, stuff like that. The Thank Me Later. Those albums, I just listen straight to his R&B.
Oh,
because I kind of feel it. So when I write my music,
I
usually write it based off my life.
Okay.
And
because when I think of Drake, I think of hip hop. I don't think of R&B.
You can't even say that right now.
I mean,
everything.
I'm not a huge fan or whatever. But
him, Chris Brown, Trey Songz, those are my favorite.
Okay.
But when you think about the drill that I put out now, it gives you the 50 Cent vibe, because that was my favorite. G-Unit was my favorite rap group when I was growing up.
Okay.
So it was just.
So just go into that then. Your latest single that you have out. Let them know about that real quick.
All right. Let me give you a little background. Last year, it was February 11th, 2022. I got shot 11 times in Brownsville on the 5th floor of my building. Yeah, and basically, my mom just basically said yo, when I got nobody knew I came out the coma, but everybody, because I wasn't supposed to make it.
Wow.
So
God is good.
That's a fact. And she basically telling me oh, everybody keep sending their condolences. I guess they don't think that you were alive or you wasn't gonna live. You some trash. So the last song I wrote is related to that, specifically that situation, but it's everything. I'm speaking on everything, and I'm really letting people know this is how I am. Yeah. This is how I'm gonna be, and this is how I'm moving forward. Wow. In that whole song, but it gives you the 50 Cent vibe.
Okay.
It's called I Made It.
All right. So yeah, y'all definitely stay tuned for that. I made it. It's gonna be where YouTube, all
YouTube, Apple
platforms,
Music,
all
all
music
platforms.
platforms. So y'all make
Tidal,
sure.
Facebook, TikTok, everything.
Okay. So we're gonna go backwards a little bit. We're gonna jump into like your childhood. So what in your childhood? What, like, how was it growing up? Was it hard? Was it, you know?
Honestly, like my
Let them
childhood
know where
was
you from first, cause
oh
you from.
as when I was growing up, I'm from Brownsville. Like I'm from
Okay.
10 Boy, York and Picking.
Okay.
Basically, like growing up, it wasn't like growing up. I was like in the house. Like I couldn't really go nowhere, like move around like a normal kid. Because I had an
Okay.
anger problem. I had a bad explosive anger problem.
Okay.
Like, and then I was going back and forth through group homes and hospitals and stuff like psych wards and stuff like that. So majority of my childhood was in residential treatment. It was away from family. So, but as far as that, like I do now.
Okay.
I take it a day at a time. I make fun out of it.
Yes,
You know
that's,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
definitely. I
Move
definitely
on.
commend you, you
Thank
know,
you.
for staying focused, you know,
Word.
mentally, because a lot of people, you know, don't make it through those stages. They
Nah,
they fall
definitely.
into depression, and you know, other things happen. So definitely a big shout out to you,
Thank you.
for just staying strong and being here. Like I said, God is good. So basically, the music aspect is, it's like that's what's you're motivating. Just, you know, being
Yeah,
able to get in the studio and.
that's my like, that's not even a hobby for me because I write music every day, all day. But it's like that's my place. When I want to go out and have like people go to clubs and stuff to have fun bars, I'll go to the studio.
Okay.
Like that's what I do. I spend my money on that.
Okay.
You feel me? So like
Okay. That's
that's
what's
just my
up.
little thing. And if I have to be in the studio, it was times I'm in the studio every day. For like a whole month, I was just in there. You know
Yeah, it be
what I'm
like that when you
saying?
really, you know, when you really focused.
Especially
It
when
be
you
like
find your
that.
voice in the studio. A lot of people don't find their voice in the studio. When I
Okay.
find my voice one time, I just got to zone out. And my studio sessions be like 2 hours, but I'll record like 7 songs. Because
Okay.
that's how easy it is, how my mind is. I already know how I want it to sound. So I'm telling the engineer, like, yo, this is how you got to do it. Put this in there, do that, do this.
All
And
right.
usually it's done fast.
That's what's up. Okay, so you go in there basically already knowing like this is the path that I'm going to take. Let's just
Correct.
go here and that's it. That's
Correct.
what's up. That's what's up. Because I'm sure that's not easy for a lot of people to do.
Definitely not.
So that's what's up. So when you going live and you performing, like how do you feel? Like is it just a regular thing for you? It's like nothing, or
Yeah,
do you
it's
still
like
get the
being with my
little
friends, just being
the
outside with my
butterflies?
friends. Nah, my first time performing, I ain't gonna hold you. Going in a spot because it's like, oh, it's in the hood. I'm right up the block, so I'm like, hold
Yeah.
on. It's the people there, but my lyrics, even though some of my lyrics might be disrespectful to other gangs and other organizations, I'ma still perform it. I don't care.
Okay.
You feel me? I feel
Okay.
like if something happened to me, life, death, and I die, it was my time to go. It wasn't just, oh, because he shot me. You feel me?
Okay.
I got a spiritual background, I had a spiritual side
No,
that tell me
things
like
is
that's what it
happens
is.
for a reason.
Correct. Because I got shot 11 times in the building and I woke up from that strong. So I know.
Yes, yes, you definitely are. Yes. Does that put any, well, you said no before, but does that put any fear in your head, like when you're going out to perform because you were shot and, you know, things like that? Are you ever just like leery or like, no, I don't want to go to this place, or I'd rather not perform here because.
Honestly, like how to explain it to you. They'll tell you. The people that's watching, even the people that individual that shot me or the people family, they'll tell you I still be around. I don't know. It just I feel like not because I just got shot, I feel like I'm Big Bad Wolf or I'm the
Yeah,
Hulk.
yeah.
I just feel like it's not
You
gonna
here
happen
for a
again.
reason,
And it's
and
not gonna
it's.
happen again.
I hear you.
I'm
I
saying?
definitely hear you.
But I'm very observant on a daily basis, even in the hood that I live in, even in my house.
Yeah.
Around my family, I'm very observant.
Yeah.
Doesn't even matter. I'm observant with everybody. I treat everybody the same way, family or not.
And that's actually good to be in life, period. You got to pay attention to your surroundings at all
Definitely.
times because you just never know.
Because I never got to be a civilian. It could be a cop.
Very
It could
true.
be anybody.
Very true. Very true. So outside of the music, what do you enjoy doing? Like, you know, like when you're not in the studio, what are you doing?
I'm a counselor at a reentry program, so I help
Oh,
younger
wow.
people that 18 to 24
Okay.
So, I do that in studio. Work,
Okay.
studio.
All
That's
right.
it.
I definitely support that. That's what's up. Yeah, it's always about trying to help, give back, teach the younger people. They don't have to hit the streets and go crazy. There's other things that they could do. So shout out to you for that. I'm sure
Thank
you've
you.
inspired quite a few people. So
Definitely, I
that's
inspire a lot of people. I inspire the bouncers. Like, everybody I be around that didn't rap before is rapping now. And after they went to the studio with me for the first time.
okay.
So even
Have
my stepson, he's 8. He's been in the
Okay.
studio twice with me.
Okay,
what I'm
so he
saying?
getting to see exactly what it take. It, yeah,
Facts.
that's what's up, and he probably be loving it, right?
That's a fact. That's a whole fact.
So, have you ever hit the stage or like somebody major that, or maybe not mainstream, but Drewski? Okay, and how was that experience?
Like any other experience,
Just-
I just want to call, tell me to contact you.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, I've known Drewski from when he first started doing the movement on Hot 97, playing the upcoming artists. And it's like knowing his name Money Mike, Self Manager. I know him.
Okay.
My cousin her name's Hadia Cambridge. She worked at 105, so I was
Okay.
already in the loop.
Okay.
But I'm trying to like not use my family because everything else comes up.
Yeah.
This problem, that problem, why this, why that. So it just,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make my
You
own
want
way.
your skills to just show that, like, I'm supposed to be here too.
Yeah, I want to network myself so I don't got to go through you and you don't have nothing to say.
Okay. All right. So we're going to jump into your personal life real quick. So I remember when we was texting back and forth, you was speaking about your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And what was it with her that she wants to be an artist, or she's an artist also?
Yeah,
or?
like it's not, it was my girlfriend and my best friend. My best friend, she wanted to be a manager.
Okay.
And I basically told her, like, get the knowledge, then come back.
Okay.
And ask. 'Cause I have my own little connections with Hot 97,
Yeah.
105, and I was gonna put her in the right path so she can
Yeah.
get that. And then my other best friend, she actually raps,
Okay.
but like we have 2 songs together. Both of them is fire, like
Okay.
drill, but it just we
Wait,
performed it one time.
let us know. What's the name?
I forgot. I think she said "Want War."
Want War.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's like up on YouTube and all
Nah,
that?
I didn't. We didn't
It's
drop
not
that
even
yet.
up yet.
Nah, we just
Okay.
performed it one time.
Oh,
to
so
see how it sound.
exclusive, y'all. So
Yeah,
look out
we
for
didn't
that
drop
one.
That.
Okay.
Yeah, Back King Thunder, me, Cartier, Millie, and my son Glitch, LA's.
Okay.
Yeah, we on that shit. That shit's fire. The video shoot didn't even drop. The video didn't drop, but it shot the video.
Okay.
Shot the video like 3 months ago.
Where?
On Gates.
Oh,
it was just-
right in the hood.
Yeah, it was just
Okay.
mad people out there. It was.
Oh, yeah,
it
I'm
was packed.
sure.
It was definitely packed.
Oh, that's what's up. I'm
Word.
looking forward to seeing that because I
Then-
know the area well. So.
Yeah, it's a fact. Then
That's
the other
what's up.
video, the other song is, what's the other song? We named it. Oh, it's 2 songs put into one.
Okay.
I gave it is Big EVK, and this Shook one is a type beat that was fluctuated, a remake, and it's a freestyle. I just went off on it, like
Okay.
ball for ball, like.
All right. And when is all of this supposed to be dropping? When is
Oh,
going to
that's
be
dropped
available?
already.
Oh, that one
That's
is
dropped.
already dropped.
That's
okay.
a fact. Under my
And-
Instagram, Instagram, you can see it. Facebook, TikTok, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, all platforms, on all platforms.
Okay.
And
okay.
Big EBK, Shook One Freestyle.
All right, so y'all heard that. Make sure y'all listen out for that. All right, so how was the relationship with your stepson? Seeing as how you don't have kids of your own, like, how is that being a step parent?
I don't know. It's just like having a response, like being responsible for somebody. It's like looking after somebody. It's like my mans. I'm around my mans every day, but I'm like the oldest out of the whole group. So it's like I'm looking after them already. You heard? I'm making sure they good.
So
But
you just
my
making
stepson,
sure-
he's sturdy. Like he's young, he 8. I'm just trying to teach him the ways
Yeah.
of making money and doing something creative instead of wasting your time in the hood.
How old is he again?
8.
8. Okay.
9 now, pardon me. He's 9 now.
9. Okay.
You know what I'm saying, but I'm
That's
trying to
what's
teach
up.
all the kids the same thing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, education is top. That is top
That's a
priority.
fact. But I'm with them every day.
That's what's up. So this like what other information would you like the public to know that they don't know already?
Oh, my Instagram is Cartier Millie 80. Cartier Millie 80. You know, my Facebook Cartier Wilson. I'm just outside, you know? Like, I'm just
So what do you? Oh, I asked you earlier. So he's a boxing dude. So he's probably gonna ask you a question. But out of the boxers that's out now, who is like your favorite?
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't have a favorite.
Oh,
I don't. I just like watching people fight.
okay.
I just like watching people
He
fight.
said, "I like watching."
But like I watch Pacquiao. I watch Mayweather fights. I forgot the other fight we watched the other day. It was like probably like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Not mistaken. It's just some fights is not worth watching.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I want to see you drop. I don't want you to go through the last. You know what I'm saying? That round. They be like, all right, the winner is this. I want to see you drop.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying,
And I
like-
kind of feel like the opposite because I had the opportunity to go to a boxing match and I was very disappointed because it was real quick. Like, it was
Yeah, I
real
don't like
quick.
that, like-
and I'm like, oh, I felt so cheated.
If I gotta sit down and I gotta get back up 10 minutes later, it's a problem.
Yeah, that's
It's a
not a
problem.
good look. So yeah, with the boxing, it's a hit and a miss because you don't know
But I
how
had-
that's gonna go.
I have family. I have my little brother. He went viral for just knocking somebody out on some. They didn't even.
But
throw
they
a
was
punch,
in the
they just
ring
dropped.
or
No, in the
it
street.
was just a street fight.
And he went viral on World Star, so I know he'd be interested in stuff like that. But you know,
Yeah, World Star was popping back in the
Yeah,
day,
that's
boy.
a
They,
fact.
what a so we
But
went into the, go ahead.
But I also want to promote my family's business, Tasty Crumbs Catering.
Oh,
We
yes,
we actually have a
definitely.
catering business. My mother, Stephanie Cambridge. Shout out to her.
Okay, and do they have office space or is it
Yeah,
something?
she
Okay,
she
let them
everything.
know. Yeah, give them all the info.
All right, no problem.
Definitely, you'll see that posted on my page too. But just say the name again for them, just in case.
Tasty Crumbs Catering.
All right, yeah, definitely Tasty Crumbs. So that just sound like all pastries, cakes, and cupcakes and all
Correct.
kind of yummy stuff.
Food. Like she
Okay.
make everything, oxtails, empanadas, everything.
All
like,
right, stop playing now. You know, you say
Well,
oxtails. You know,
Yeah, she makes everything. Facts. Shout out
That's
to my
what's
mom.
up. That's what's up. So shout out to your family. We have any questions?
I was going to say, of all your songs, what's the one that means the most to you?
You have all right. That's a good one. You got to pick the genres because I got it's levels because my R&B songs means a lot to me,
I'm here for that.
but it's like all right. My drill song is like 2 songs. I made it because there's a meaning behind that, and what's the other drill thing? I didn't drop it yet, but it's called Ooders. I got that just saved to my phone. I'm still listening to it. Make sure I got to re-record it. You know,
Okay.
my R&B, my first song is called I'm Ready. My second song, Love Hurts. I really felt like that's the one I wrote about my ex-girlfriend to now.
Okay.
And I really put my heart in that song, even when I sung it. Like, and Temptation, it's another R&B song. And the last one is Love. All of them have meanings to it because it's R&B. I got to speak about something.
Okay.
Word.
All right.
So your R&B songs,
It's really the ones that I be like, oh, this fly, I gotta go to the studio. You know what I mean? That's the ones that I really be on.
that's what's up. So I heard you said you act too.
Yes.
Before. So
Yes.
in what?
Like I'm in one web series that went viral. It's called Give Me the Loot. I'm in episode 5. I was robbing the plug, and I got shot by the plug. Like I didn't know he came home, and the girl that knew I was robbing him, basically lined it up. She was dead. They was there when I came out the spot with the book bag, and I got killed. Yeah, by her, not him though. But it was on Sterling and Ralph between Howard and Saratoga, right in the hood.
Oh wow. Okay.
Shout out to Ray Loot. That's the cameraman.
Yeah, right around the corner. Oh, that's
Yeah.
what's up. Okay, that's
Yeah,
what's
Ray
up.
Loot. I was 19 at the time. Facts.
So when is your next performances or your next events that you're doing so you can tell people to pop out?
Well, as far as right now, I'm not really booked. They book me like a day before, like swaggy events. He always like every week. If I don't
Okay.
come this week, he gonna ask me that Thursday night.
So we
Perform
about
next
to
week.
change that right now while we on air, while we live. So November 1st, you're going to be performing at an event that I'm having.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're already in there. So, so your next event is going to be November 1st with Street Media and AKA Promotions. Details will definitely be coming, but keep that date open.
All right.
And I'll send you all the info. But yeah, you're in there.
All right, sturdy. Thank you.
So, any other information you want to let people know? Just, anything about you. Oh, wait, how long you been doing this? Let them know how long you been doing this.
Since I was 13.
Okay.
Really. Because I recorded my first song over that Hey Daddy on S.TREET.
Oh,
the
wow.
beat, yeah, that's the first beat that I like. I see if I could write, but I learned that my writing changed all the way. Because I even got strip club joints. Songs that I had, they booked me back to back. It was Thursday, then Friday they booked me for. Okay. They wanted me to come back out Saturday to go to Secrets.
Wow.
I got like 4 strip club songs that really jumped. So like,
did you do videos? You drop videos for?
Yeah, I only dropped video for one song because like I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta keep looking at my video. Like I gotta keep listening to my song, see if I catch the slightest mess up or the slightest little. And some of the time the cameramans, they don't be knowing what they doing. Like as far as them, they some of them just be slow. It be so much open space. Some people be cut off.
Yeah.
Like it's certain things like I have a pet peeve with because I have a different vision.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So and then a lot of my music, if you listen to it, a lot of my music has that vision of industry-based video shoots. Okay. So if I'm trying to do a little in the hood, at least try to make it, you know what I'm saying, substantiated. That's why I can't shoot none of my R&B songs with the cameramans that I have. Oh, okay. Because they really special in like street stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm
okay. All right. So yeah, video people, street media might have to jump in there.
That's a fact. But I got a video, Bang Bang is off the No Wala sample, little sturdy shit. It's called Bang Bang Cartier Millies on YouTube, on everything.
Okay. If I don't know, mainstream artist came to you tomorrow and wanted you to do a song with him, who would you prefer or rather it be?
Honestly, they got to be versatile. It could be anybody, but they got to be versatile. And
so
I got to understand what you're saying.
50...
Of course.
You could flow with Busta. Could you flow with Nas?
Of course.
Okay, you could flow with. I'm going to take it back. What about KRS-One?
No.
No.
I ain't going to hold you. It's certain people I just won't. Like, it's certain people I just won't do music with because my vision and their vision could be totally different. And we won't understand it. I have a bad temper. Okay. So when you piss me off, I might not say nothing then, but if you keep pissing me off, you're going to hear it and you might take it personal. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, but I think to be in this industry, you have to have thick skin.
Of course. And I have that. Yeah. I have that. I had thick skin since I was 13. Growing up in the system is different than wait for your family. Yes. So it's like,
yes, I would.
You have to have that layer of skin to understand that things is going to get better and just take this for right now. It's only temporarily. Yes. But on some real, like, yeah. It's just certain people I just won't do music with. Won't even. I'll take your advice because you're an artist and you probably got more experience in the age bracket. Yeah. Older than me, but at the end of the day, I won't do music with certain people. Just that,
Yeah, you just have your vision, your way of how you want things to go.
You gotta control your own career, like. Okay. Even if you have a manager that's #1 hit artist, so you know what I'm saying, whatever the fact may be, you still got to take care of your own career because they're not going to push as far as you're going to push for yourself.
I know that's right. Definitely. Right. So if you had to speak to the younger audience right now, what would just be some like motivating words, and especially young adults that may be going through what you've been through already as far as being in foster care and places like that without their parents and, dealing with a lot of situations. What would you say to a kid like that right now?
You serious? You want me to tell you? I would say get a lawyer. Because honestly, a lot of these kids out here is being misdiagnosed because a person have an outburst, small outbursts. These things, like outbursts is normal for a kid. It's not normal for an adult. You understand me? So when a kid is going through certain things, some situations might not even deal with outbursts, anger. It could deal with just the family. You know what I'm saying? for people like that got family issues, that family don't want them or whatever the situation is, all I say is just have hope, because I did. Yeah. And my family just didn't. I don't feel like they didn't want me. I felt like I was too much, because when you think about it now, I got mad because I tried to pass my little brother a Pop-Tart. I was mad young. I was like 8 years old, passed him a Pop-Tart, and my grandmother was making dinner, and she don't do no sweets before dinner. You even get your soda and your sweets, like your juices, at dinner, at the table. She's very strict, and I just bugged out. So I was throwing stuff and was wilding. So I understand like certain things, but as far as like people like just going through mental issues like schizophrenia, bipolar, I just feel like don't listen what's in your head. Like, I don't know, like it's hard, because when I was younger, they said I had this, I had that. That was misdiagnosis. I didn't have none of that. I just had a bad temper. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But now I just think before I act.
Do you know exactly where that stemmed from?
My temper, my mom's.
Okay.
We just, I don't know, we act the same way. Just a female and a male. That's how I feel. Word. Like, I just got that, I don't know, it's just that peace that I just got to get cleared. My heart just, but I learned how to let a lot of stuff just bypass me. I walk past people just talking crazy about me, and I smile at them. Like, I know you talking about me. Yeah. I don't care.
No, that's like, what you got to do. Yeah, that's like, what you got to do, because it's like I don't have time to even waste my brain space trying to respond to you. I know what I am. You know what I'm saying? The people that love me, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, I wouldn't even stress that. But that's what's up. Thank you for coming in. This has been a few months in the works. So thank you for being patient. Thank you for dealing with AKA Promotions. And just a little message to you, because I'm big on mental health. You know, you see I'm married. My husband is right there. Correct. But I'm definitely going to say to you, if there's ever a time that you want somebody to talk to, or, you know, whatever's going on, and you might be feeling extra stressed or aggravated or whatever, please do not hesitate to hit my phone. You can hit my email. You know, we speak on the message on Instagram. Correct. Because I'm one of those people that felt like I wasn't paid attention to, you know, and thankfully I was mentally strong enough to get through that, like on some solo stuff. But like I felt like, you know, I've been through those moments of just being depressed and not being noticed and feeling like, what's the point of me even being here? So, you know, anybody else that may be going through that, like I just encourage them to, you know, just stay focused on all the positive things you've done, all the people that you've helped and influenced, and, you know, just stay strong every day. So I just want to extend that to you. If there's ever a moment that you're going through that, please feel free to hit me up. You know what I'm saying? It's not a problem.
I will. Don't worry.
And I'm also going to throw my husband in there, because he's big with the sports and the boxing and all of that. So, you know, if there's something on that level that you know, want to chill or whatever, it's somebody else you can reach out to, another man. Right. So, yeah, I just don't want you to ever be in a place where you feel alone, where you feel like you got to hurt yourself or hurt somebody else.
That's a fact.
You know, and there's people out here that got love and respect for you. Don't ever forget that.
Thank you.
So, once again, thank you for coming through. We're about to end this show. Happy Labor Day to those who went out to the parade and enjoyed. Shout out to S.STREET Media. Make sure y'all follow them on YouTube, on Instagram. They have just so much going on. So make sure y'all stay in tune. And also, my first event with Street Media is going to be November 1st. Woo! Yeah. I am extra excited about that. So stay tuned. Flyers and all of that will be out. I need 10 artists. I need 10. So if you want to be down with this event, no, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I need 9 artists. I have one already. So I need 9 artists, hip hop or R&B. If you want to be down with the event, just hit my inbox. I'll give you all the details. And like I said, flyers will be out later on this week with all information. So that is it. We are out. You are now unplugged.